Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to episode 3. Yes, I pointed to you. Go ahead.
I can't see your hand down there. My blanket's hiding it.
Yeah, and your blanket's also hiding your face.
That's fine.
It's not fine.
It's warm.
Oh my.
Oh, so my stubborn ass. Okay, did John tell you guys that the dryer broke?
No.
No.
Okay, so
I told Gio that the dryer broke because I got pissed off the night we were at the fucking laundromat and spent almost fucking
we spent
um
$85 on doing laundry. Just fucking ridiculous. Our laundromat,
4 loads. 4 fucking loads, dude.
the local laundromat charges a minimum of 10.75 to wash a load of laundry, which is freaking wild to me. I remember it used to
Yeah.
be like $2.
And that's just hold on. Let me throw something else in that. That is just to wash. It's still a quarter of a minute to dry 'em. By God, we spent $45 fucking on washing, $45 fucking on drying, and guess what?
It was only $40 on dry.
40 on drying. Sorry, I was off by 5. And guess what? The shit still wasn't 100% fucking dried.
No, but I wasn't paying for any more damn dry time. Pissed me off that it was so much for. Anyway, regardless. Okay, anyways. So, don't even get me started on the fucking laundromat. I'm just. I like, well, because I used to live. When I lived in Michigan, I had an apartment. And I used to take my clothes to the laundromat. It wasn't a big deal. I'd go like every weekend, wash for an hour or two, get it all folded, take it home. No big deal. I think I spent
Yep.
like, I don't know,
$20.
not even.
I think I was spending like $20 when I used to have to go to the laundromat in like the mid 2010s.
I think I spent like $10. $10 a week on doing laundry at a laundromat. And I'm a girl, so you know I change a lot.
Yeah.
But that was I worked in a factory at that point. And so I had like my work jeans and stuff, and then I change out because I worked. There were several freaking factories I worked at the time. But every factory I worked in made some sort of auto part. So I either had glue or freaking welding dust or something on my jeans. So I wasn't
Yeah.
only washing work clothes, I was washing like grocery store clothes, if that makes sense, because I changed my name to go to the grocery store. Anyways, regardless, fucking laundry is expensive nowadays. But
Yeah.
so we got
Yeah.
this washer and dryer set this last March.
Right around tax season. I got a decent little price on it, honestly. Bought it from a scratch and dent here locally. Um, Bought it. They brought it. They set it up. They did everything.
Actually, they brought the wrong one at first, and
Yeah,
someone wouldn't let them bring it in the house.
they brought the wrong one the first time. The second time they brought the wrong one, I called and told him I wanted a fucking refund. I'm not doing this shit. So they made it right. So I'm not going to say its name. But the
They
third
upgraded
time,
us to a larger one.
yeah, the third time he calls me, he goes, "I'm gonna bring you something even better," and he did. He brought us a commercial grade that was it's 5.5 cubic foot. That's fucking
Okay.
huge for especially a washer dryer. Most of them that you find are around 3 to 3.5 cubic foot. Yeah, no, this
Okay.
bitch is 5.5 cubic foot.
So Sunday we get a call. We were on our way home. We had to take care to get her damn French toast.
She got her French
The
toast. For
fucking
anybody that was wondering, Kara got her French toast.
yeah,
So
the damn French.
The damn French toast.
Damn French toast.
So we were on our way home and we get a call that the dryer's not heating up. What? Excuse me? That thing's it's not even a year old. Pardon, please. So we get home looking at it. John runs it a couple like attempts to run it a couple of times and it's still not heating up. But press a couple buttons. Got to looking into it and I was like, it's either the heating element or the newer dryers have a thermal fuse on them.
It's a fuse about 2 inches, 3 inches long. Literally just has two plugs in the back of it and sets on with a single screw in.
But it
Okay.
will overload and trip the fuse if you have like lint stacking up in your dryer, which happens, especially with how much laundry we do here. We do an ungodly amount of laundry, so it happens.
And there again, we also have 4 dogs, an inside cat, an outside cat, a snake.
What the fuck's a snake have to do with laundry?
She's just a snake.
That doesn't affect our laundry load.
Yeah.
It might. You don't know.
It doesn't. She's had the same towels on her tank since we got her.
You
No,
never know. John might change it out.
He hasn't. I can guarantee you. It's I can swear on the Bible he has never changed those towels. You haven't, have you?
I'm not answering that question.
Exactly.
I'm not getting involved in that. That is y'all 100%. That is not no.
What affects our laundry load is that we have a 6-year-old who feels the incessant need to change her clothes 5 times a day.
That she does.
Oh.
I looked at her earlier. She was wearing a dress. It was a tank top dress. Why a tank top dress when it's 30 degrees outside? Not a single clue. But that's fine. And I told her to go put night clothes on. She just went and changed her leggings and kept her dress on.
Yeah.
I was like,
I missed my spot.
we settled down to do a movie night, and I looked at her. I was like, I told you to go put night clothes on. And she looks at me and looks down at her clothes. John's like, go do what your mama said.
Ooh, what
So
the
she
hell
goes to
is this
change, and not only does she change her pants again, like change her out of her leggings she just put on an hour before. She literally changed everything. Instead of just taking her dress off and putting a t-shirt on, she decided to change her whole fucking outfit again.
Yeah.
I'm
See,
supposed to do in this mission.
if I nah, if me and my sister did that when we was kids, my dad would have taken that thing that we just changed out of, threw it back in the drawer, and been like, "You can wear that again tomorrow or some shit."
I tell her all the time, I'm like, you just put that on like 5 seconds ago. Go put it back in your closet or go put it back in your drawer. I can't tell you the amount of times I've threatened that kid to make her wash and dry and fold her own laundry because I'm tired of her changing 5 billion times. And we're only 6. Like, it's gonna get worse.
There it is. That's what I was looking for.
Irregardless, I got sidetracked. So my little
You get sidetracked?
my little do-it-yourself personality. I'm not hiring a handyman to come fix the damn dryer.
All I needed was some cocaine today, and I'd have felt like fucking Tim Allen. If anybody gets that, yeah, don't you? Yeah, you get it.
I can't. I cannot bring myself to do it. I will do it I will YouTube it and struggle to do it my damn self before I pay someone twice what I'm gonna pay for the parts alone to come fix the damn dryer.
And I mean, in all honesty, it really wasn't that bad.
So,
I'm not risking that.
needless to say, um, John got to learn how to put a heating element in a dryer today.
It was like honestly once. So I watched the video and it was pretty self-explanatory. Take the back bolts off. The hardest part was figuring out which bolts you have to pull off on the front. Because everybody that I watched said you have to take them all off. Some of them said you didn't. Well, you don't. There's 4, 6, 8 total bolts on the front of it. 2 on the top, 2 on the front, and 4 on the bottom. All you have to take off.
You had to take the back ones off so you could lift
Well,
that.
other than I'm talking about on the front, because the front you still have the 4 for the door. You have 2. There's 2 on the inside of the door. That's why I was watching. Some of them were taking that door fully apart, and I was wondering if that was how you have to actually take it off. And thank God you don't.
No, I
Wrong way.
supervised.
Yeah, you supervised.
I collected, like, every time he would take a set of screws out, I'd grab a new little zippy and put them in the zippy and close it and set them on the dryer. So we had them stacked 1, 2, 3, 4 for every fucking panel he took off. That way, when he got to putting them back on, he just grabbed the top bag, worked his way back down.
Oh, so John, you got your own uncle over there.
Yeah.
It was on what?
The biggest difference was she wasn't drinking, and she wasn't complaining of having lumbago either.
Yeah.
No, I disappeared at the end.
Just like Uncle.
Because every time I walked back in there to help with something, I hear the little one yelling at the big one yelling at the little one, and I'm like, I'm 2 rooms away. You guys cannot be causing that much trouble.
Have
We
you
walk
met our
in one
kids?
time, they're wrestling on the damn ground.
Yeah.
Oh,
Welcome to my
oh,
life.
what's that?
I said, welcome to my life. It's confusing
Oh,
sometimes.
We have girls that act like little boys most of the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was just gonna ask, are we sure they're girls?
Yeah. Yeah. You're very, very sure.
That
They
little one, all
are.
she wears is dresses. It's like a playground. Put her in a pair of pants. And everything has to be
darling,
pink.
darling, nowadays that don't mean nothing.
I mean,
True.
I mean, yeah.
Fair enough. Good point. It's we've one time, so they used to have futon mattresses on their bunk beds,
Yeah.
and when we got them new mattresses, we kept the futon mattresses to put down on the living room floor for when they have like sleepovers and stuff, because we can roll them up and store them easier.
And they like having sleepover, sleeping in the living room. So, yeah, why not?
Well, one day we had them laid out so they could make little pallets on the floor, and they ended up using it as a damn wrestling ring.
Yup.
And their mom and I, their biological mom and I, and we're, because it started getting intense where they're actually pissing each other off.
Yeah.
And we're just like, they're fine. Let them go at it. Floor's padded. See who wins this.
Okay, I mean, yeah, let it play out. See who comes out on top.
Literally.
Essentially, what we did. I mean, because I have a sister, but she's my half sister. We weren't raised together, so I don't get the sibling thing.
I'm an only child, raised around a bunch of cousins, but no actual siblings. Now, their biological mother has a sibling, but he is her brother. So having 2 girls in the house is none of us are anywhere near prepared for.
No, but I heard stories from my mom. I hear stories from your mom about sisters, and
And it
it's like,
never ends, apparently.
yeah,
Mom is fucking in her 50s, and her sister, apparently, she says it never ends. But they're as thick as thieves, but the fighting will never end.
well, I'm at that point where with all the stories I've heard, it's inevitable they're gonna get into a knockout drag down fight.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to happen, and I'm just waiting for that point.
I mean, I just, as far as biologically, I just got the sister, but I do have a stepbrother that tormented the fuck out of me growing up.
Oh, the one that won't beat the hell out of?
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, is he talking about your mom?
What's that?
Are you talking about Daniel's mom?
No, Daniel's mom is my biological sister.
Ah,
She, yeah, me and her are 2 years apart, and that's my biological sister. But my stepbrother tormented the fuck out of me growing up. He's 4 years older than me, and just didn't like the fact that new kids were coming into the family, so treated me and my sister like crap. And now my stepsister, who was quite a bit older than us, she's like 8 years older than me and like 10 years older than my sister. But she was always a sweetheart to us. Now I get her and my sister would have some arguments, but even to this day, I'm pretty sure the only reason that they've never gone into a knockout, knockout fucking brawl is because I'm sorry, but Tanya would kick the crap out of Janelle if she was in good health. She's not in good health now, but when she was in good health, she would knock the crap out of Janelle.
We it's gonna be interesting because the little one, is probably about 20 pounds lighter than Kara.
yeah.
E, our 6-year-old, is probably about 20 pounds lighter than Kara and about what, 4 or 5 inches shorter.
Oh, yeah.
But that child is all muscle,
Yup.
so she can hold her own. So Kara has size and reach, but Easy has the muscle behind it. So it's to the point where they're going to be evenly matched.
I mean,
Yeah.
considering that Kara doesn't seem as aggressive as Easy, uh, I think as they get older, it might be a little more of a mismatch, and the little one might have the advantage because Kara seems a little more, I guess I would say a little more feminine than Easy is, at least as far as the mentality.
She's overall calmer, but when you piss her off, she's that slow boil. She'll let it keep building up until she's like, fuck you, fuck it, I'm gonna knock you out.
Yeah. 100%.
Like, we saw John's temper come out in her one day. I don't even remember what it was about, but she was madder than hell, and it was like little things have been ticking her off all day, and all of a sudden she just blew up, and oh my god, I thought she was gonna set the house on fire. Like, she was mad, and I hadn't ever seen that anger come out in her up until
Yeah.
that point. And John just looks at me and he goes, "She's got my temper."
Well, that's the scariest part. A little girl having the temper of John.
It's been a long time. As bad as it sounds, it's been a long time since I let my temper control me. Ah, I will at least say that much. It's nice to. I hope she figures it out a lot quicker than I did. Because I say a long time, I mean, I'm mid 30s. I was late 20s when I got a hold of mine. And yeah, it took me having it literally all essentially took me having my kids.
Yeah. Well, at least for me, I finally learned how to control my damn temper. So I got a head start on my father's temper.
Good.
Trust me, that man had a hairpin trigger.
Well,
See, I
we just had this conversation the other day. You know how Facebook has your memories? Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, okay. And I'll look back on some of the stuff I used to post when I was younger, and I was like, I was so angry all the time. Like, I I used to just fly off the handle. I've stood, mind you, I'm 5'8". I've stood chest to face with a man that's 6'11", and I've pointed my finger up in his face, telling him, I'll beat your ass.
If a short woman
I'm
says they're gonna
I'm
beat your
six
ass, run the other way because they're gonna beat your ass.
I'm 6'3". She ain't got no problem standing up and doing it to me. I mean, heck, y'all see how she treats me? She beats me up.
You're so full of shit.
If a short woman says they're gonna kick your ass, they're gonna kick your ass.
I don't even get I'm going to kick your ass. She just does it. Mostly because it's provoked.
But I'm not even that short. Like, I'm fairly tall for a girl.
I mean, the average height for a woman in the U.S. is like 5'4".
Right.
Yeah, true.
So
Well, to a 6'11" person, you're short.
I came up to his, like, I came up even with his, like, armpit.
I mean, to be fair, Daniel, to a 6'11" guy, almost everybody's short.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
I mean, no, John's 6'3" and somebody 6'11" is still looking at him going, "Hey, little man." Like,
John had to look up at one of our buddies. So we have a friend, and I met him through work. He's 6'7", 6'9",
six
somewhere in
nine.
there. And he helped me pick out John's Christmas gift because I know nothing about fishing and I know nothing about fishing down here. So when we went to Bass Pro, John and Lex went one way, and I met our buddy and went the other way and was looking at fishing gear with him. And then I threatened John all the way home that if he looked in the back and saw the fishing pole, I was gonna freaking murder him because he wasn't even supposed to go to look at this stuff with me. And like, I've never seen John look like physically tilt his head to look up at someone in the almost 6 years we've been together till this point.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, it's definitely something unique. Because again, my life, I don't. Most time I'm looking at you or down. Yeah.
yeah, see, I'm only 5'8", so I look up to almost all the dudes I know. Like,
See, the funny thing is this: out of my family, I am the shortest male.
I mean, on the opposite end of that, I am the on Wilk's side of the family, I am the second tallest person at 5'8".
See,
My mom Donnie got to 5'6", and that was it.
damn.
I'm the shortest female. I'm the shortest out of all of my family. Like, all my male cousins and all my uncles. So all my uncles are six. I think Dad's the shortest at like 6'1".
6'1".
They're all taller than him. All my cousins range from like 6'3" to 5'7", and then for females, I'm the shortest by like an inch or two.
So if you traced your bloodline back, you probably go all the way back to like when giants were in the world.
I
Like,
mean, my family, but that's on my dad's side. My mom's side, we're all about the same height. Like my mom's 5'2".
Nope. Not on mine. I am the shortest male in my family. That line is underlined. I am the shortest male in my family. Big John's side,
Mhm.
Kevin's side, and Jennifer's side. So both my biological and my adopted. I am the shortest.
so
Nobody
both
even
y'all
have
come from
mom's side
giants.
for 'em.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, I take that back. There is one male shorter than me, Matt.
I don't know if I've met that one. Oh yeah.
He's about 3 inches shorter than me. And he's right at 6 foot and I'm 6'3". I'm killing him.
I mean, the funny thing is like the average height of the women on both sides of the family is like 5'2" to 5'5", maybe.
Damn.
Like bunch of short women. I mean, 5'2". Sisters, my sister swears she's 5'2". She only because it makes her actually taller than me.
Um, I have a friend that's 4'11", and I always joke around with her. I'm like, you're 2 inches away from having to use the booster seat to drive.
I mean, my yeah, I don't know if Daniel remembers Hill. I know he met her when he was young. Uh, She was only 4'11".
Yeah, that's low. Short
Yeah.
for a little
Yeah.
thing.
Well, she was also she was not only 4'11", but she was probably about 250 ish and had one leg.
Oh no, look, my friend's
Well,
like, she's 4'11", probably like a $1.25, a $1.30. Like she's just this little petite thing. And the funny thing about it is she drives a big ass Suburban.
of course she does. The compensation.
Well, she
Good.
also
That's why
has
guys.
3 kids, so
Hey, hey, that's the reason why they always say guys with big trucks are making up for something.
I like big trucks.
That's why I said God. That is an
I mean,
actual
I drive
saying.
a fucking Escalade, bro. I have no dog in that fight.
And all your
And
trucks were lowered.
matter of fact, let me rephrase that sentence. I drive the ESV Platinum Edition. Plus, every truck I own, except for like two, has always been lowered.
Yeah.
So,
See, you got no dog in that fight.
hell no, I don't. That's why my ass just nope.
Like, I'm not gonna butt in here.
So, speaking of trucks, Gio might find this interesting. So, when I was younger, my dad had this truck. It was a Ford F-150 that he had lowered, and I swear it was, I can't ever remember if it was purple or blue, but I swear it was purple.
How many ups?
They, mind you, my dad's a gearhead. I mean him and that whole side of the family.
And that's why I love that being that side of the family gets along very well.
They're all very mechanical. I mean, I have one cousin that's an engineer. Like
Yeah.
they're all some sort of engineer, mechanic. I mean, even my aunt knows about vehicles. My grandfather was a truck driver.
Okay.
for over 20 years with Roadway. So any work that was done on this truck, him and my uncle did. At one point, a power pole had fallen on this truck. My dad made the insurance claim, and then what they did is they took the roof, they cut the roof. All they left were the pillars holding the glass in. He had a custom glass piece made that took up the back window and the roof. So and it had Velcro straps, so he could Velcro it on, and then take it off, and it'd be like a freaking convertible.
Essentially, he made a bikini
Okay.
top for it.
I freaking loved that
Okay.
truck. I couldn't tell you any other work that was done to that thing other than that, because I remember he would take that piece off, and I'd stand up on the bench seat and put my head out the window or out the top. But I remember he had a party, and he had the glass piece in the back of the bed, and someone had climbed up in the bed and stepped on it and shattered it. Oh, was I so mad. Because then it went to a fiberglass piece. I hated that damn fiberglass piece. But any work that was done on that truck was through an insurance claim, and him and my uncle did it.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah, they're crafty little bastards.
I think what we do is we call that redneck ingenuity, my love.
Or even the Bronco too. He's talked to
Oh,
you
that
about how much
Bronco
work's
too.
been done in that.
He's put a lot of work in that thing. I would. I'm eventually going to get him come off that one day.
The motor's been rebuilt, but it's to the point that it keeps eating distributors.
oh damn.
Yeah.
He can't find a distributor that motor won't tear apart.
Ooh.
I don't know where the hell I
Shoot.
put it
You
right now. We got too
want
many
to
other
hear about
cars.
the most Jimmy rigged thing I've ever seen on a car?
Someone starting it with a Phillips or with a flathead screwdriver.
Oh, no. I've had to do that myself. Uh, this my buddy Joe. I haven't seen this guy in 15 years. We had a falling out, but that's neither here nor there. But back when I was hanging out with him, his mom's motherboard in the car fried. So like everything electrical shut down. She couldn't start the car. She couldn't really do anything with the car. So, but she didn't have the money to get it fixed. So my buddy Joe goes into the car and runs wires from all the electrical stuff to her dash and literally puts everything on its own toggle switch. So the dashboard looked like you were sitting in like the cockpit of a plane with how many fucking the toggle switches there were in this motherfucker. And to start it and keep it going, you had to flip like 8 different fucking toggle switches before you started the fucking car. But it kept it
Oh.
going. It kept it running.
You see, the first time shit like that ever messed with me, it was right around the time I met you. It was around. It was at an '89 or an '88 Dodge Dakota, little pickup truck. The truck. It was an old mail carrier truck. You can still see in the side of the paint where it said U.S. Postal Service and all.
You're
I had
cutting in
this.
and out. I don't know why, but you are cutting in and out.
I had this. It was an '89 Dodge little Dakota pickup truck.
Okay.
Um, we had rebuilt the engine on it. It was like I said, it was an old U.S. postal truck. So you can still see it on the side of it where it was in the paint. Um, Ended up having to rebuild the engine in it not long after I got it. Fine, cool. Me and somebody else rebuilt the engine from the ground up. Great little V6. Last thing I had to do was put 2 new belts on it. Love that truck. Got everything done. We went to put it back together and learned very quickly that postal trucks, when they're wired, they're not wired for the key to start them. You have to find the button. After we put everything back together and I wired it back up like it had in the diagram to do, it was wired up to a button under the dash. So like the dash came down, and on the back
Yeah.
side there was a little button that you had to turn the key, keep it held turned, and hold and push the button.
Oh, jeez.
That one fucked with me. But when Chris had got it, they had wired it back up to that. But I had went back through with all the wiring to do everything correctly, following the colors. Guess what? That went right to it. Nope. I loved that truck. It met its demise 2.5, almost 3 weeks after I rebuilt it. I was in Rome, turned off 27 North on Haywood Valley Road. I was going out to Ray's house. First turn off 27, comes down into an S curve. It was raining. I don't really remember what happened at this point in life. Um, I went through the curve, somehow or another ended up in the ditch, driving down the ditch, hit the first driveway, went airborne, and nosedived into the second one. Totaled my truck.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Oddest
That'll
thing,
fucking do it.
I had a cross right where my head was in the glass.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Hell shit, when the fire department got there, it took person my mother was with coming and cutting the battery terminal because the battery was still fucking hooked up by the time they got there. So, yeah,
Okay.
it was
Damn.
smoke. It was still trying to run. There was still power to it. They're not
Oh,
supposed to when they have a wreck like that. They're supposed to if the battery's hanging out, they're supposed to cut them, and they didn't cut mine.
yeah. That sounds like that'd be dangerous as fuck. That thing's laying there
Yeah.
all wrecked like that, and it's still trying to fucking run power. Like
I mean, you got to
one
think at
wrong
that
thing.
point, I've nosed in. My fuel is now dumping out because this is a carbureted engine. Whatever fuel was in
Uh
that's dumping out. Whatever oil is now dumping out.
huh. Yeah. Yeah. My shoot. My dad had a white Chevy Silverado for years. Like my dad, up until uh, I mean, really, about 2 months after this accident I was about to talk about, had never had a traffic, had never had a traffic ticket ever. Like, and I don't understand how because he literally drove 10 to 15 mile an hour over the speed limit everywhere he went. He, but he was driving literally right in front of our high school with my sister in the passenger seat and had the green light. I mean, he had the right of way, all of that. Somebody ran the light on at the intersection going the other way, going across, and
Yeah.
he couldn't stop and T-bone the fuck out of him. Like, luckily, nobody got seriously injured except my sister, and she, well, like most people do when you see at the last second you're about to hit something, she stuck her arms out on the dash. Airbag went off. Snapped,
Oh,
snapped her right arm.
my aunt
Yeah.
does that shit. She slams her brakes on. She throws her arm out like that crap to stop you.
Yeah, but I mean my sister's broke that same right arm 4 times.
Oh
God
God.
damn.
I mean, one one of them was kind of my fault,
Kind of.
but
Kind of.
then, well, okay. My grandpa used to keep these big uh, kind of plastic cylinders on his property that he would stack wood up in. Well, when he'd emptied it, the whatever grandkids were around would jump in it. He'd set it up at the top of the hill, and we'd jump in it and get it moving and run in this thing while it's rolling down the fucking hill. And it would hit the fence at the bottom of the hill, stop, no problem. Well, my sister was in there with me. I got this thing moving really, really quick. She apparently couldn't keep up. I did not know it until we stopped at the bottom of the hill, and I literally was looking over to my left and was like, "That was up. Wait, where are you?" And I stick my head out the side of this thing, and I look up the hill. She's laying halfway up the hill, holding her arm and just screaming. And I'm
Dang.
just like, "What? I'm just like, what the hell just happened?" Like I go, dude, my grandma's already running to her, running down the hill to her. I'm running up the hill to her. We get there, she's screaming bloody murder. I turn around and ask them what the heck happened because they were up at the top of the hill watching. So they saw it. I didn't. I was just running in this fucking tube. Apparently, about halfway down the hill, she come flying out of this thing, like, dude, lost her footing, got rolled up and flung out. And when it flung her out, she wound up sprawled out with her right arm like in front of the thing as I'm rolling along, rolled right over that son of a bitch.
Oh,
Oh, damn. Mm.
John's over here like, damn, quit telling these stories. My arm goes be killing me by the end of the night.
Wait a second. Where did Daniel go? I just realized he left.
Well, he left like, shoot, 10 minutes ago. Popped
Oops.
out.
he's like, gotta go grab his bike.
I didn't even hear him say leave.
Um, I've only ever broken one bone, and it was my ankle on trampoline.
See, I've never broken
Yeah,
anything,
I've only
so
ever
I'm gonna
broke
let
one
you have
bone.
that story. Because the only thing I could say come close to would probably be punching trees with knuckles, and there's no story there, so I'll let you have that. I've never broken a bone.
I mean, it's the typical broken ankle on a trampoline story. There were a bunch of us jumping on a trampoline, and we were kids. We were
Oh,
goofing around.
now she's cutting out. Now she's cutting out. I don't know if
I'm stammering a lot tonight too, so that might be it.
oh no, like I'm watching your mouth move and there's just no sound coming over here. You'll get a few words in and then all of a sudden like your mouth is still moving and there's no sound coming. I don't know like what the deal is,
Oh, let me get off the
but
weed.
I can do
it's been
that.
happening with both of you a little bit here and there, but most of the time it's fine. It's just every once in a while sometimes you'll get in the middle of a sentence and your mic just decides, yeah, I'm not gonna catch this next like 4 or 5 words.
Yeah, no, fuck. You don't get to hear that part of the story. It's censored.
Oh, I saw you talking. Absolutely nothing on that.
Said you don't get to hear that part of the story. It's censored. Oh, now he's pushing buttons.
Yeah, I had to fix Discord on my phone, which should.
Huh?
He's pushing buttons.
Okay, I heard you now.
I'll say I had to fix Discord on my phone. Um, it was being stupid. We good now, bro?
Got you. Oh yeah, I'm hearing everything now.
Perfect.
So I mean, my story's a typical broken ankle on trampoline story. We were a bunch of kids. We were all fucking around, being stupid on a trampoline. and what we were doing is one of us would put our feet on the outside ring,
Yeah.
and use it and push off towards another person that was jumping in the middle. Try to knock them off the fucking
What the fuck?
try to spear them off the trampoline.
Okay, this was supposed to be a normal trampoline story. No, a normal breaking of ankle comes from like popcorn or something like that. Not trying to spear from acting like Spider-Man jumping off a wall.
Oh, and this was 90s trampoline, so it was before the nets.
Oh fuck. That's right. I forget we're all from the fucking era of no warning labels. I think we should still go back to that.
But so
Right.
this is gonna sound weird. My cousin's cousin. So I'm his cousin on his dad's side. It was his cousin from his mom's side had came with them to this cookout or whatever at my aunt's house.
Okay.
We're all being stupid on the trampoline. Well, he had launched towards me, and when I jumped, I pulled my legs up to miss him. And when I went to put my legs down and land, I landed wrong and broke the growth plate in my ankle.
Oh. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, that.
Typical broken bone on a trampoline story.
That
Yeah,
is
see,
not a
when.
typical broken bone on a trampoline story.
No, not at all. When you said typical broken bone trampoline story, I was thinking like, you know, you were coming down, somebody stole your jump, and like your ankle rolled and snapped, like something like that. I wasn't thinking like trying to spear each other off of a freaking trampoline. And I'm somebody that did some crazy ass shit growing up, but I never tried to spear nobody off a trampoline.
Oh, my baby cousin. We were on the trampoline and her sister tried to take her quarter. She put it in her mouth and did a backflip and swallowed it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that was a fun trip to the ER.
Oh, I bet.
Fun trip to the ER, as she says.
Oh, yeah. Shoot, I've only ever broken one bone. I mean, unless you count my nose. I mean, I've broken it a few times, but I don't count the nose because technically the nose is not the bone.
Taking bets on which kid breaks a bone first. Or Stitches.
I think it's going to be Stitches.
I think it's going to be Stitches. We've gotten pretty close.
And, and with the lack of spatial awareness that the little one has, I'm gonna bet that it's gonna be her, and it's not gonna be anything like she was doing something dumb. She just wasn't paying attention, walked into something, and cut herself wide open. Like,
Oh, that's 100% going to be it. It's either going to be that or there are about three things went through my mind. So it could be that, it could be swimming in the ocean, it could be swimming in a pool because this child swam. Remember, this is the child that swam into a pool and gave herself a black eye.
She can
Um,
do that.
that those damn scooters, God Almighty.
Oh, they got so their grandparents on their mom's side sent them the Razor scooters.
The real Razor scooters.
okay,
With the big black wheels and all.
We were watching her. We were at my mother-in-law's doing the apartment, and we came out for a break and watching E go down the sidewalk, and then all of a sudden you just see the scooter go sideways, and to the floor she goes.
Yeah.
yeah.
They
Unfortunately, something right.
She's fine. It's fine.
they yeah. They both ended up walking away with that with pretty good, I mean, on the knees and the elbows.
Oh yeah, Kara got herself good.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
she limped around for like the next 3 days.
Oh, it was so pitiful for her. She would go put on leggings and pull the legging out, just to pull the knee out and just hobble around. Oh, my leg is so falling off.
It was pitiful.
Oh, it was so freaking cute.
She gotta milk it for everything she can. What you talking about?
Man, she fucking tried to. I am not gonna lie there. She tried to.
Can I help you?
No, I'm doing something.
Well, of course she's your little drama queen.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, 100%. That is the. I love that child to death. That child is the queen of drama.
the little one's the queen of drama. The big one, meh. Um, no, I just think E has had so many bumps and bruises that her pain tolerance is higher. Kara, on the other hand, has not, so she's a little more sensitive when it comes to pain.
Kara won't even get in the ocean anymore because she's been rolled a couple times and it's been pretty good rolls. Last time she got her wind knocked out of her. So like she's nope, I don't want to be in the ocean. I'm done. Leave me alone. No. Pools, she fucking loves going to the pools. Hates the ocean. Absolutely hates the ocean.
I mean, I get it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've lived next to an ocean twice. I lived out. Well, technically, when I lived in California, I didn't live next to the ocean, but I lived literally like a 45-minute drive from the ocean. So like, and it's a fucking intimidating ass fucking thing to look out at, let alone to get into.
I I don't know. I'm the guy. I love the ocean. I love to be in it. I love to fish it. I want to learn about it though. I'm that type of person with the ocean.
I just I like it. It is what it is. Like I like being around it and everything, and I don't mind going in it, but I haven't gotten rolled like Kara has.
I've been rolled like Kara has numerous times in my life. Oh, I mean, I used to live in PC or used to live outside of PCB. I actually lived across the bay from Tyndall Air Force Base, which phenomenal. My mother was a civilian contractor with them, and that was the first base when the F-22 Raptor came out to get them, and that was so cool. They did the air show there that year. Blue Angels came in. I actually got to walk around their planes. It was awesome. I actually had lunch with the Blue Angels. That was that was fucking awesome.
Nice.
They're actually going to be out here this year.
Oh, the Angels are
Mm-hmm.
nice.
I mean, shoot. And you over here talking about the ocean and all that, and she was talking earlier about she doesn't know nothing about fishing. I'll let you know if I ever come down there. Like, I don't know a lot about fishing. I'm a hillbilly who doesn't go fishing, and that's because why would I? I'm allergic to freshwater fish, and I live around fresh water. Like, there is zero reason for me
I'm sorry to laugh, bro. I really am.
to.
Oh, I mean, we could go fishing. Yeah, I don't. That's the thing about me. I've done so much fishing in my life. I don't fish to keep. I, I'm just there. I'm there to relax. I mean, I grew up fishing. My dad and his best friend was Bassmasters. Hell, one of his my dad's best friend's son actually is still fishing tournaments to this day. I was fishing in tournaments at a young age in the junior division. So it's just kind of, I love to fish. I really do. But it's not worth me keeping any. Unless I catch something stupidly crazy, then you know.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I fished a lot as a kid, so like even go if I went out fishing today, like I know the basics of how to fish, but as far as getting into anything beyond like either putting a lure on there and casting it out there and just chilling, or getting a worm on the hook, cast it out there and just chilling. Like if you get into any kind of intricate anything, like I'm lost.
See, I've
But
got
I mean, but that's because I mean I went fishing as a kid, but then I hit 14 and uh, the, my my pollen allergies went away, but I developed food allergies.
see.
So all of a sudden I went from being able to eat fish and whatever else to all of a sudden I got to be about 14 and went out to dinner one night with the grandparents out to the Moose Lodge and ordered a piece of perch and had a violent allergic reaction, like puking, fucking started. I mean, I didn't start swelling up or nothing, but I started getting a rash, started puking, just like I couldn't stop. They took once they couldn't get it to stop. They took my ass to the hospital. They got it to stop, and then asked what had happened. And at first, we thought that I had just gotten food poisoning, but then they started doing an allergy test and realized that nope, I was allergic to freshwater fish. I was like, great, great. So no more fish for me.
Oh, I don't know if I could do that. Yep.
I fished in Michigan, but I haven't fished down here. Like you put me on a lake with a boat, got it. I'm good. I know what I'm doing. Like bluegill were my bread and butter. Down here, not a single one.
And the sad part is, what you don't realize is until you pass the Indian River is brackish.
I know.
Kara's catching catfish. You catch bluegill out of there. You catch all that in there. All in the river.
Yeah, but I'm not in a boat on a lake.
You want to be spoiled and be on a boat. Now that's the next thing. Oh, fuck it. I'll set up a GoFundMe to buy you a boat.
Yeah, right. You want a boat more than I do.
I don't want a boat. I want a fucking party barge pontoon. I want a 21-foot party barge pontoon. That way, my family and Jesus and his family can all get on the motherfucker and go out and just have fun. The only problem with that is living in Florida. Uh, I have to have a vessel license, which means I have to go take a test to say that I know how to operate a vessel safely. I
Okay,
don't like that. But I still got to go do it. I've drove boats 90% of my life growing up in North Georgia.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I've been on. I can't count how many boats. I can't say that I've ever driven anything other than just like a small boat with like an engine on the back where you're just steering with the engine itself.
Like a little John boat.
Yeah, but I mean, other than that, I've never driven a boat, and I've been on a boat numerous times in the ocean. Never been fishing in the ocean. So I mean, I know I don't get seasick or nothing. I've been on boats numerous times. It takes me a minute to get my footing on a boat, partially because of the fact, you know, not uh, not somebody who spends a lot of time on boats, and not only that, but I have inner ear issues, so it takes me a minute to like get my balance right.
To get your sea legs.
100%.
You know,
I mean,
and I
shit.
get that. I 100% get that.
I mean, shit. There's times people swear I'm walking on a boat when I'm walking on dry land. Because, like I said, I got inner ear issues. So once in a while, my balance just decides to go, nah, not right now.
I tell John I have the balance of a newborn gazelle. I will trip over air. We've been so one of my coworkers, she no longer works at the office with me, but her and I would walk down to the cafeteria, the hospital, and get lunch. We'd be walking, nothing there, nothing to trip on, and I trip. I couldn't tell you the amount of times I've almost ate shit in the hospital just from walking down the hallway.
Yeah, that's my sister. Like I have balance issues once in a while, but she trips over nothing all the fucking time.
She trips on air.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, she was also the kid that's like Evie, like Easy. She fucking when she was growing up, she had a new bruise every fucking day from something.
You know,
And
that's the sad part. I still blame that's the reason why I have cameras inside the house because I promise I don't beat the child. She does it to herself.
I mean, the sad part is my sister would kick her own ass in her sleep. She'd wake up with a new fucking bruise and not know where the fuck it came from.
Oh god.
We'd all just be like, if you'd stop kicking your own ass in your sleep, your days would be a lot better. Like,
You know, it happens sometimes. Okay.
I mean,
it's because my sister used to sleep like Daniel sleeps. Daniel will he'll fall asleep on his side and wake up with half his body off the fucking bed. Uh,
oh god.
Still been sleeping for like 3 hours like that. Don't understand how. Uh, Me, I am. I'm a log when I sleep. When I decide to, when I fall asleep, I wake up in the same fucking position that I fell asleep in. I am not fucking moving. If I move, I am. No, I'm like I'm turning over or doing whatever. Like I don't move in my sleep.
Oh, to live that life.
I'm sorry. What?
She said to live that life, and that would be fucking amazing, honestly. Because, dude, I fucking roll every which direction in my sleep.
I've woke up to this man's arm coming across my head, and then it pisses me off. I'm like, get the hell off me.
Yeah, she gets mad at me, kicks me off, goes, "Now get the hell off me!" But no, 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 no. Can she can she slap me in the head without? Am I supposed? No. Do I get mad? Yes. I didn't do that to you. Bullshit. Whoop my ass in my sleep.
You probably started it.
You no.
Oh,
Sleep like a
see,
starfish.
Oh, that's one thing I'm going to enjoy when we actually buy a house and I buy a king size bed.
Just having your own space back.
Yes. I miss my king size bed. The king size bed was awesome. Dropping down to a queen was not fun.
No, but I mean, it's not like we don't have room. We've fit me, you, and both kids in the bed before.
I mean, true.
It's just we both move too much.
And at some
my
point, there's going to be a dually in the bed. He done walked up and nudged up on me twice tonight, wanting to come and get pets while we're sitting over here doing this.
shoot, dude, my grandma when we were young, she after about two, maybe three times of sleeping on the hide bed in the front room with my sister, refused to ever do it again.
Why?
Dude. Oh, my sister was beating the fuck out of her when my sister's sleeping. Like she's literally punching her, kicking her in the back, like just beating the dog shit out of my grandma while she's sleeping. So
That's E. I hate sleeping with E. She
Oh.
sleeps. It's like sleeping with an octopus, man. Like she will fall asleep the correct way, head on the pillow, feet pointed down, and at some point or another, you will wake up with her feet somewhere on your abdomen or your head.
oh jeez.
Like she is awful to sleep with. She moves so much.
Oh boy.
But
Yeah,
she's
but
also my God. She's also the kid that could take a 5-minute nap and run for the next 12 hours.
yeah, mm, that has never been me. Like no, don't get me wrong, I had a lot of energy as a kid, but I'm also one of those that if I'm laying down to go to sleep, I'm gonna be sleeping for at least a couple hours. Like if I'm laying down for a nap, I'm going out for at least a couple hours.
Yep, no. Queen of the 5-minute nap.
Well, this is one of the funniest things I ever seen in my life. My ex brother-in-law showed me a video. This was quite a few years ago. This is when they lived, just half an hour up the road from me, and uh, up here in uh, Portage. But the video is of my sister laying there on his, well, started out laying on his chest, uh, but he's laying there, arm over his head. She's laying on his chest. Next thing you know, like he pops his eyes open because he feels something weird, and he looks over. My sister's face is in his armpit, and she is munching on armpit hair.
Oh God.
It's something that if it happened to me, I'm horrified, but when it happens to someone else, it's fucking hilarious.
Horses. I've there was a video I'd come across because I went through like Snapchat memories,
Yeah.
and there was a video I came across back when my ex-husband and I first started dating. And apparently, because we partied a lot back then, apparently we had partied one night and I had, like the big foam, um, honestly, it reminds me of like the Circle K foam cups, the big ones. And I
Yeah.
had like root beer and ice or something in it. And I woke up in the middle of the night, got a drink. Well, I fell back asleep before putting it down on the stand. And at some
Oh
point, I
no.
had rolled over, and when I did, I flipped the cup upside down onto his chest. So ice
Oh,
water that had melted in the cup ran all over his chest. He told me about it, and I laughed so hard I cried because I couldn't believe I did that.
bet he woke up real fucking quick.
Oh yeah, he was mad as hell about it too. I was like, no, I would never. He's like, you sure the fuck did. These
Oh
are
man.
random memories that come up.
Yeah, shoot. Dude.
We did all sorts of stupid shit in that house. I remember one time, um, so Lo, been friends with her forever. Her and I had rented a house with another girl, and we had some buddies come over. They're all like so there's this place called Ghost Trussell where I used to live in Michigan. And it's a train bridge with an underpass, and it's supposed to be haunted as hell, right? Kids go out there and wait for the ghost, whatnot. Typical
Okay.
small town shit. Well,
Oh yeah.
my two roommates and our two buddies that we had over all wanted to go to this, and I'm like, no, I don't want to go. You know, I'm supposed to have someone coming over. So I had a guy come over, and we're sitting in the living room talking, and I'd met him, I think, partying or something. Lo gets back with everybody else, walks through the door, looks at this man who is like, I don't know, at least 5 years older than us. I was the oldest at 22, so I want to say he had to be 27 or 30, between 27 and 30.
So you were the youngest at
Okay.
22, not the oldest.
I was the oldest roommate at 22.
Roommates.
I was 22, Lo was 21, and Mags was 20.
Okay.
So I was the oldest roommate. And she looked this man dead in the face and just said, "Get out." And he looks at me and I look at her and I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?" She's like, "Him out." I'm like, "What the hell is happening?" Like, and one of our buddies had DD'd, so she'd been drinking. So of course, you don't. It's just the point, you don't argue with her at that
Yeah.
point. So he gets up and gives me a hug and leaves. And I looked at her, I'm like, "You are the biggest cock block I've ever met." Like,
Yeah. Yeah. I got a few buddies that have done me dirty like that over the years, but I mean, usually it's just more of a situation of like they couldn't get anybody to be talking to them. So when I got somebody to be talking to me, they're just doing everything they can to like fuck it up, and I'm just like, why? Like, just because you're fucking jealous, fuck off. Like,
oh no. When my ex-husband and I first started dating, the first night he ever stayed at the house, we called this house the teepee. That was how we referred to it. So the first night he ever stayed at the teepee, I God, and of course we were having a party. He had drank too much, so I'm like, "You're not driving, give me your keys. Go lay down."
Talking to him like a dog.
No, I mean that was the gist of the conversation. "You're not driving. You've
Go
been
lay
drinking.
down.
Go
Bad
lay down."
boy.
I mean, that's not exactly how I worded it back then, but that's the gist of the conversation.
You boopy
I
while the
get
snoot too. No.
No, whatever. Anyways, my room that I had at the time was right above the garage. I had eventually changed rooms, but I hear, "Kaylee." I'm like, "Why the fuck do I hear Lauren so close?" She was outside my window. They had picked her up and put her on the roof of the garage so she could spy in through the window.
Oh hell no.
And then her little ass couldn't get down, so I had to open my window and pull her through the window and then send her on her way.
Oh hell. I'm
Nosy shits.
maybe it's just the dickhead in me, but you
I've
got yourself up here to spy on me. I'd have left your ass out there.
They couldn't get her down. They tried to get her down off the roof for 15 minutes, but she was too little.
exactly what he said. I'd have left her ass up there.
I was
Fine by me. Do what you want to do, but that's your decision to get
But
up
after
there.
her being stuck on a roof for 15 minutes, I started getting concerned.
She got herself up there. They could get themselves down.
Her legs couldn't reach them.
You know what? They make this thing called a ladder. I'm sure you
We
had
didn't.
one.
No, we didn't own one.
What about the guy next door?
Was asleep. It was late.
She'd been fine till morning.
Yeah.
Lauren's gonna whoop my ass once she sees this video.
Probably. That's fine.
And the sad part is her little ass probably could do it.
That's my little 4'11" friend.
Okay.
Again, she's 4'11". I'm pretty fucking sure she could do it.
Oh,
I've seen her rock a guy's jaw and break his tooth. Like,
She's a little spitfire. I'll give her that.
we did some stupid stuff. One of the guys I was dating, he thought he was gonna be cool. Tell Lauren there was nothing to her. She couldn't throw a punch. She's like, all right, then let me punch you. He's like, all right, one right here. And she sure did. Clocked him right in the jaw and broke his tooth.
I mean, yeah, in that kind of situation, you asked for it. You got what you
You
asked for.
started that shit. That you cannot be mad at anybody for the outcome.
Oh no,
of
he
that.
thought it was hilarious. Well, she does know how to throw a wallop, don't she? It's like, why am I dating you? You're an idiot.
Oh man.
I I dated some doozies when I was younger, man.
Younger.
Oh, I've dated a few weird ass women myself. A couple crazy ones too. Uh, I've been in a couple relationships where I felt like I was the one being abused.
I mean, they were just for the most part. I mean, I did have my fair share of like toxic relationships, but a lot of them were just stupid.
Oh, I've dated a few stupid ones too, but uh, usually once I find out that, and when I say stupid, when I'm talking about a woman, like usually I'm talking about somebody who's like really fucking ditzy. Like they might be like book smart, but got no common sense.
So there was this one guy I dated. He So I will admit this. I'm very aware. I'm a bitch. I've accepted that about me. I have a prickly personality.
Prickly? Is that what we're calling it nowadays?
Yes.
Is fucking prickly? Oh god.
Yes. I'm somewhat hard to get along with.
In some way.
Bite me. Anyways, I know, like I'm very aware of the fact that I need someone in my life or in a relationship. I need someone that's gonna be like, hey, you're stepping over the line. You need to chill out. Like someone that can kind of reel me back in when I'm being
Yeah.
a bitch. And he was not that person. Basically, I would be like jump, and he'd be like how high, and
Yes,
meet
yeah.
that goal plus some. Like he was someone I could walk all over, and that was ended up being the reason why I broke up with him, because I didn't want someone who wouldn't push back when I needed it.
Uh, I
But
mean that.
go ahead.
See, unfortunately, when I was a teenager, more like once I got into my 20s, uh, I got more closer to what I am now. But being a teenager, I was raised up to be the perfect gentleman. Well, when you're raised up to be the perfect gentleman, pretty much they're teaching you to just let her do whatever the fuck she wants, and you just kind of deal with it.
So you don't get me
And
wrong, like
I
today.
mean, to an extent, but when someone's getting out of line,
I mean, I was gonna say like today, I ain't got a problem. I'll open the door for you every now and again. I'll still do those nice little gentleman things, but most time it's hey, reel it back some, or
Yeah,
hey,
like
fix your face.
what's that thing? Until my husband says my full government name and says that's enough, I'll act how I want. Is exactly.
Yeah.
But I ended up breaking up with him after like a month or two. Apparently, I broke this poor kid's heart. It was oh god, it was like dating a woman. Anyways, I had a PT Cruiser that I treated like a truck. I have loaded that thing down with multiple times, stacked to the gills with like wood or just shit. I treated it like a truck. At one point, I was going out to a buddy's house and it was icy out. I ended up fishtailing out into a cornfield and I just drove that bitch right up out of the ditch and up onto the road. Like, but I went out to my dad's house to get wood for a bonfire. Of course, my dad lived on farmland. So went out there. I'm loading the PT Cruiser up, and this guy's just standing there with my dad, watching me pick up wood and tote it to the cruiser. I remember my dad looking at him, watching me load, looking at this kid again, and goes, "Are you not gonna help her?"
Yeah. I mean, yeah. See that kind of stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. If you took me out there to get wood for something you're doing, like, yeah, I'm going to help you, but I'm going to help you. I'm not going to do it for you.
Yep.
Well, and that's the thing. I was loading it.
Yeah.
He was just
Oh,
standing there with his arms crossed next to my dad, watching me.
oh, yeah. And that right there should not be happening. I mean, I'm sorry, but your girlfriend is loading shit up. Go over there and help her.
Well, like
Like,
that's what my dad was like. Aren't you gonna help her? Like he was he was very prissy.
yeah. See, and by no means was I saying that you were expecting him to do it for you or anything like that. I'm just saying that's something about me. Like, don't get me wrong. If we're doing the, if I brought you out there and I'm doing some shit, I do not expect you to help me. If I'm doing something that I'm loading something up for me or whatever, I don't expect you to help me unless I need a pair of hands and you're the only one there. Hey, can you grab the other end of this and let's get this son bitch up in here? But other than that, if I can do it, I don't expect you to help me. But if you're doing something, loading something up, I'm definitely going to jump in and help you. Like, now I'm not going to stop you from helping me if you do it, but I don't expect you to.
Right, and that was I didn't expect him to help me. It was what it was, and but my dad had different expectations for him. Like you see a female loading wood into a car and you're not helping. Why are you not helping? I'm the type of person I'll
Oh,
do it my damn self, and I'll be damned if I have help.
And
yeah.
she
Oh,
is.
don't get me wrong. I was just explaining like the male perspective. Like a guy, if we take our girlfriend with us and we're going to be loading some shit up, we do not expect the girlfriend to get out and help load shit up.
Oh
unless
no.
you're the only unless you're the only other set of hands there and the thing I'm picking up is too heavy for me. Then it's like, all right, can you try to grab the other side and let's see if between the two of us we can get this some bitch up in there. But other than that, like I don't expect you to get out and do shit. But if you take me
Exactly.
with you, you're loading shit up. I'm definitely gonna get up and help you. Like it, I do. I'm not gonna. I do not want to see my girlfriend loading shit up while I'm sitting here in the fucking truck, just being lazy as fuck. Like that. No, no, that just don't fucking work.
No, not at all.
But I'm also that female. John will come home and I'll have something tore apart trying to fix it.
She's also that female that went text me during the day and I get that. Guess what I've done? I'm thinking if I have to have bail money. I love you, but yeah. Guess what I've done ranges everything from I need bail money to I adopted a fucking stray raccoon, Kaylee.
I want a raccoon so bad.
And I'm waiting to come home. Just one day's going. There's gonna be just a fucking raccoon randomly here. How'd it happen? Oh no, I got in my car, never got out. Now it's our cat.
Oh, you don't want my opinion on the raccoon. I had a pet raccoon for about a year and a half as a kid. And that was my little buddy, but he hated my stepdad. But that's because, well, my stepdad kept wanting to kill him and cook him. So, like,
Well,
he had a reason to hate him.
I mean, I was gonna say I kind of understand that reasoning if your stepdad wanted to kill him. So yeah, yeah,
I just want a pet raccoon.
not getting a pet raccoon.
I remember when he used to love me.
I still love you, but that does not mean that I want a pet raccoon.
I mean, don't get me wrong, they're great pets, except, well, they like to get into everything. And since they actually have, like, you know,
Thoughts?
opposable thumbs and shit, they can get into almost anything.
That's fine.
No, the fuck is not.
I have kids. What's the difference? At this point, the raccoon would probably pick up after itself to where the kids don't. No retort, not a single line.
Nope. I have nothing.
He's over here like he's definitely over there like, damn it, she might be right.
Oh,
Dude,
there's no might be. I understand. She's right. I'm
don't get me
just.
wrong. I love our kids to death, but they could walk by the same water bottle on the floor 20 times and not give that thing a second glance.
Yeah. Yeah. I love them, but Celeste, you can look at her. You can go, hey, go pick up your Butterfinger wrapper, sock, and jacket.
She will
The
spin around in
jacket.
circles.
The jacket will get picked up and she'll go sit down. So I'll go pick up the other two. She'll go pick up one or the other and go sit back down. She's so.
Or she's like, "What? What jacket?
Yeah.
Where?" And you're like, "The jacket, literally,
In the
right
floor
in
in
front
front
of
of
you."
you. Like just
And you looking at her, where?
there. There.
Then
Literally
you're up
there.
and walking over and picking it up for her and giving it to her. This jacket, go put it up.
I think she's got Kaylee trained just to bring her shit.
Oh my gosh, irritate my whole soul doing that shit. Still overlook it.
Oh my dude, that was definitely my sister growing up. Most definitely. That she was the one that everybody would constantly look at and go, if it was a fucking snake, it'd have done bit you already.
Oh yeah.
That's E.
But that is as bad as it sounds, that is the reason why she's the kid with the black eye every other week.
Yeah.
I mean, as bad as
Hey,
it sounds, it makes sense when you think about how she lives her damn life.
Oh, and she wants to learn how to surf.
Yeah. Yeah, just found this out. This child wants to learn how to surf now. What the hell am I supposed to do, Gio?
I mean, to be honest, with as much coordination and whatnot that you need to have for surfing, if she actually enjoys it when she's doing it, it might be the thing that focuses her a little bit.
You know, the thing is, we need to give her coffee before
Oh yeah, I've been
What-
experimenting on my child.
it. That sounds bad. You've been doing it with permission, though.
No, okay. So we've had the firm suspicion that she's had ADHD since she was a toddler. I am a coffee drinker. I love my coffee. It helps me focus. It helps me chill. It helps me just straighten stuff out. It doesn't even make me hyper. Just organizes my noodle.
Okay.
So one day I was making coffee and she likes the taste of it. I've let her take a sip of mine before, no big deal. She likes the taste of it. So I looked at her one day and I went, "E, do you want some coffee?" Because in my medical brain, I know that for a lot of kids who
Oh
have
crap!
ADHD, caffeine has a
Yeah, Dan.
counteractive. It doesn't make them
Yeah, Dan.
hyper like it does normal people.
Try to do
Yeah,
something
Daniel's
stupid.
that way. Daniel's that way. That's why. That's why if he starts getting too hyper or whatever, he'll actually turn around and grab like a Mountain Dew and slam that motherfucker because the caffeine will like focus him. It'll settle him down.
Exactly. Okay, so perfect example. So I gave I don't know, probably about
A shot of coffee. It was about a shot of coffee. It's what it was. In all actuality, it was in that cup. The way that that Disney cup is specifically, how deep it is and how
it's
deep
like
the
what,
bottom is.
16 ounces total.
Yes, and it was yay much, and it was a shot of
It was
freaking
probably a
coffee.
quarter of the way full with coffee, and I put creamer in it and just a touch of sugar to take the bitter out for her. And I've never seen this kid sit still through a movie. She sat still in her moon chair through a whole movie.
Should have been what we done tonight.
She had coffee. She sipped on that coffee shake. But then she started asking me for it, and I asked her, I said, does it make you sleepy? She said, "No, it helps me focus." All right, we can run that. So it's not like she gets it constantly, but today I found a new coffee place I like. It's called Seven Brew because their large is an actual freaking large, and their blondie has 5 shots of espresso in it.
Speaking of
Okay.
espressos and shit, while this next scene plays out, I am gonna grab Mother Mountain Dew.
So I go and I get their large and I get the blondie. It tastes amazing. It's got a good chunk of caffeine in it, and I'm good to roll. I get her a little vanilla shake with a shot of espresso in it,
Okay.
and she'll sip on it for the rest of the day, and it just keeps her level. Like I think we got
I
that
mean,
shake at, I don't know, 1 o'clock, and she didn't even drink it all. So I'll give her coffee every now and again just to see how it reacts, how she reacts to it, and she doesn't get hyper off of it.
yeah, that. Yeah, I mean, it does seem to balance out somebody who has like ADHD. Like I've never really had that problem. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've got my own issues. I'm bipolar as all get out, but that's but I'm not ADHD. I mean, and I mean, I've lived with being bipolar my entire fucking life, so now it's just for the most part I'm fine. But when I do snap off, I'm gonna snap the fuck off. But normally it's nothing more than just everything that's built up is now going to come the fuck out, and I'm not being nice about it. I do not give a shit what's going on, who it is in front of me when I'm snapping off. Whatever the fuck I've has been building up about whoever's in front of me is coming the fuck out, which is a lot better than I used to be because I used to be a lot. I used to be a lot more willing to. Uh, if you was a woman in front of me, I'm just gonna fucking go off on your ass. If you're a dude in front of me, I'm just gonna punch you in your face and we're gonna see where it goes. But
So
hopefully older, wiser, and uh, now it's like very rarely do I snap off, but when I do, oh, it's coming. And once it starts, it ain't stopping.
So I found out that I had ADHD from. So are you familiar with Adipex?
No.
It's a medication. A lot of it's they used to use it as a weight loss medication.
Yeah.
When
Okay.
we started going through our fertility treatments, I had to lose so much weight before I could start the fertility medication. I think it was like 30 pounds. I had to lose 30 pounds. I had to come off my Ozempic because this was before Ozempic started. It never affected me the way it is a lot of people now. I think they changed something in the genetic makeup of it to make people start losing weight like they are. But I started
Okay.
Ozempic in 2018 and was on it up until we started fertility treatments in December of 20.
Yeah.
And I only ever lost maybe 30 pounds on it. It
Yeah.
never it I didn't have the reaction to that I did to my Manjaro.
Your Manjaro, yeah, you've lost over 100 pounds on it. You said what, 150?
130.
130. In a year and
Damn.
a half, 2
2
years?
years.
Yeah.
So they had taken me off my Ozempic. They had put me on long acting insulin and Adipex to help me lose the weight because I also have PCOS. So Adipex is very similar to Adderall.
Okay.
And Adderall is an ADHD medication. Well, I figured out when I started taking the Adipex, the effects that I was having from it is what Adderall does to kids with ADHD. And
Okay.
then I took when I worked in primary care, we had the little tests for ADHD. You went through and answered questions. So out of pure curiosity, after I realized that, I took that test. Come to find out, I have ADHD. So it's great. It's a fun time.
Yeah, focusing has never been my issue. I mean, uh, don't get me wrong, it actually kind of surprises me because it like learning disorders and shit and like ADHD and whatnot run in the family. Like it is what it is. But luckily, as far as that, I took after my dad, which my dad was a very focused individual, and he tested at genius level for math. Uh, I was never quite on that level with math, but I still got a really good math brain. Like numbers just make sense to me.
Yep, no. You lost me at math.
I like math.
It, I mean, it just for some reason it just makes sense to me, and it's something that I've never had an issue with. I never did anything but ace every single math class I was ever in. It, but I mean, I love history now, but I hated history in school. But that's because every single history teacher I ever had was like learning from frickin' Ben Stein.
Ah.
I was an English
Just as
kid.
a FYI for everybody, 1 minute or 1 hour 38 minutes.
I'm seeing you talk. I ain't hearing no words.
1 hour 38 minutes.
1 hour, 38 minutes.
Okay.
I was an English kid. Up until I graduated high school, I wanted to be a journalist.
I dropped my voice also, and that one's probably why he didn't hear me because I wasn't paying attention. Math has always just been my thing. Like I've always just been good at it. I don't know why. Kara seems to be
Good.
doing pretty well with it too. I think if I am correct, yep.
Nope.
which means, yep,
Nope.
full fire and ice suit is unlocked now. So I have my Raven, I have the mount, and I have my full armor for the fire and ice now.
Nice. Hell yeah.
That's a good way to start this game.
But shoot. Shoot. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you're all right. I don't know. I've always been English and writing, and I was 2-year editor of my yearbook. I think that's why I like reading so much.
See, I was never big into writing or anything like that.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, don't get me wrong. I believe that I'm relatively well spoken, but never got into writing or anything like that. Um, I was I didn't even get into history until after high school, but once I started learning it on my own, now I love history. Like I'll watch all kinds of fucking history documentaries and shit. Not all the time, but once in a while I'll just get in that mood where I'm like, you know what, documentary sounds good tonight.
I ain't watched a good documentary in a while. I need to.
I like murder documentaries.
That's kind of where I am too. And I've saw that there was that ad coming up for the new John Wayne Gacy one too.
Yeah, I did see that. I had the girls watch The Hunger Games tonight.
Geo suggested a movie, and I forgot what the movie was. But I do highly suggest it because I got it on my computer. They suggested a movie last night for us to watch as a
I mean, I've
family.
suggested a few movies to you, but to be honest, couldn't tell you right now which ones they are.
I've got them. They're saved on my uh,
Okay,
search history.
good, because yeah, I couldn't tell you what they are right now. I mean, but I'm a movie buff. I'm somebody who, I mean, less so over the last probably 10 years or so, but that's because it hasn't been a lot of good movies the last 10 years or so. I mean, there's a few here and there, but most of the stuff I like to watch is 70s through like early 2000s.
I had to explain to Kara what the Breakfast Club was.
Yeah, she
I'm
had to
sorry, you had to
explain
explain to her what was?
the
The
Breakfast
Breakfast Club.
Club.
Oh God, that's one of my favorite movies.
Because I have a shirt. I have a Breakfast Club shirt. And she's like, "What is that?" I
Yeah,
failed you as a parent.
make me feel old and shit.
Yeah, trust me, she made my ass feel fucking old with that shit.
Well,
Yeah,
I've explained to her who, because I have like Rolling Stone shirt. She has a Rolling Stone shirt. They
She's
used.
Kiss shirts.
She does. She has Kiss shirts. She had
She listens to Kiss. She listens to Rolling
she had a
Stones.
Queen shirt.
She listens to Queen.
I mean, they know bands. They don't know movies.
Yeah,
yeah,
I was, I'm more of a music person. I do. There's a lot of movies I do know, but I drifted more towards the music aspect.
shoot, just the front row of my movies. There's a whole nother row behind that, and that's three stacked. And then there's a whole
Good,
nother row, another whole set of three stacked behind that. So
good God, Gert.
I mean, and uh, I've got another like set of shelves out in the other room that 3 out of the 4 shelves have got movies on those. So yeah. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I have streaming services and all of that, but I've been collecting DVDs forever. And also, if I ever wind up in a spot where I don't have streaming services, I still have a shit ton of stuff to watch.
Yeah. Oh, you got a point, 100% there.
I mean, because even if I ain't got streaming services, I got this PS5 over here. It reads DVDs. I can play DVDs all day long.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did get the one with the disc drive, didn't you? What a smart move.
I just can't sit still long enough to watch a movie. I end up doing something else or falling asleep.
You sat through the Hunger Games tonight. You sat through the Hunger Games tonight. I'll give you that.
I fell asleep.
Really?
Hunger
Oh,
Games is good movies. I've got all 4 of them.
They're fixing to come out with in November Sunrise on the Reaping, which is the new book that just came out not long ago.
Okay.
Because they have the original 4 because they split Mockingjay into 2 movies, and then
Yeah.
there's Songbird of Snakes and Songbirds.
Which I have not watched, and it's partially because of the fact that the female actress they got playing in that, I've seen her in 2 things, and I don't like her as an actress. Like, I just don't think she's a good actress.
The story's intriguing. If you're familiar with President Snow and how much of a dick he is,
Yeah.
that is Snow's story. He's 18 in that story.
Okay. I mean, I might check it out at some point. It's just one of those things of hopefully she's better in that role than she's been in the other things I've seen her in, because that's that, what's her name? Rachel Zegler, or whatever the fuck her name is.
yeah.
I don't like her as an actress. I just don't think she's that good. But I mean, then again, maybe she'll surprise me.
Well, and then Sunrise on the Reaping is about Haymitch.
Oh, okay. See that
So
that
it's Haymitch's story, and it starts on the day of the reaping. So it goes through his whole game and his winning.
okay. Ooh. Yeah, that's like that's a character that I think I probably identified with the most in that, just because I feel like if I went through those Hunger Games, I would turn into him.
Well, and that story explains why he is the way he is and why he drinks so much and what, like, everything that happened, why he has no family, why he has no love interest and whatnot. And to be
Yeah.
honest, had I gone through all that shit, I would probably drink as much as he does too.
Yep.
Like, one thing
Yeah.
that it always comments on in the original books is that he sleeps with a knife. You learn why he sleeps with a knife.
I mean, if I'm just going through, if I'm just going through one of those Hunger Games, yeah, yeah, for the rest of my life, you ain't catching me off guard doing nothing.
Hell
I don't
no.
care
And to
how
be
drunk I
fair,
am.
the
Fucking
the
knife.
the Hunger Games aren't even why he sleeps with it.
No,
No, it's from other shit.
Which,
that
unfortunately,
man. Just in the time that you know him from the movies, like the 4 Hunger Game movies, just just hearing about him being in the Hunger Games, and then uh, all the bullshit that he has to go through those 4 fucking movies, I, I do not understand how he quit drinking in the end. I don't understand how, because I don't think I could have.
It makes sense once you see his story, hear his story. It makes sense why he stops drinking. Um,
But
because
that may be a story for next week. We have time.
can I say one more thing?
You got like 2 minutes.
So, Haymitch's Hunger Game was the 50th quarter quell. So there were 48 tributes compared to the normal 24.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
his game was totally just janked from the get go.
yeah. No, I'm good on all that.
I have to agree 100%. Fuck that. But all right. Well, that's where we're going to call this one out.